We're here in Baton Rouge with the KnightShift crew. We got Ken, we got Rel, we got Looney, and you guys are awesome artists. I want to know more about your music, more about you guys, and just get to learn a little bit about what you guys are up to and talk about this project. So I think maybe the best way to do this is for you guys to introduce yourselves. Tell the people who you are, Ken.
Hello, camera number one. My name is Kenneth Wells, also known as Kenny Gems. How y'all doing today? I am a Baton Rouge native. I've been here since quite some time now. I will say I met this guy right here in high school from Bel Air to Astruma. We graduated together, class of 2020 and all that good stuff. COVID year. Oh, that was a horrible year. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we just been killing it, cooling it, doing whatever is possible for me, or I can't speak for them and stuff like that, but just been killing it, crushing it for quite some time now, and I'm real comfortable with what it is that we're doing. And
Have you been making music for a long time?
Actually, no. I recently started last year with them. I haven't made my own. Well, I have written my own solo songs and stuff like that, but I really never recorded them. I just writing on the pen and stuff. Well, writing on a notepad and putting them in my notes and stuff like that. And then if it's some good stuff, I keep them to. Well, not keep them to myself, but keep them for a day where I want to record them and stuff like that. But if I don't, I'll just have some other ideas for the group, share them with the group and whatnot, and we'll go from there.
Very cool. Tell us about yourself, bro.
KruellaDeRelle is my name. Writing songs is my game. From New Orleans, Louisiana, by way of Houston, Texas. I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah.
Very cool.
I like music a lot.
Looney?
Yo, it's Looney, also known as Sugarfoot Johnson. Yo.
Wow.
I'm from here, from Skylandville, but I spent all my time in Brookstown. So yeah, like you said, I met him in Bel Air, 9th grade year, and then we graduated in Astruma. And yeah, one time, I think it was before we really got close, I usually sent him my music. He used to send me beats, and I used to, rap on them or whatever, YouTube beats. You know how it is, SoundCloud days. And from that point on, we got cool, we got close, and then he introduced me to Rel. He played one song called Found It, and I said immediately, I have to collab with this man. At first, I was barely collabing with people, but when he played me his stuff, I was like, man, I gotta collab with this dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was it you think about his music that made you feel that way?
Well, the thing is, no disrespect, some of the music down here is, the same. Mm-hmm. Repetitive and stuff like that. I would say Louisiana got its own sound. Yeah, it's cool, but you got people doing the same thing and
you want to do something different.
And I heard a track from him, and I was like, you know what? Yes, Ken brought me someone who's on a different space, different planet with this music stuff. So I was like, yes, I got to collab with this man. So,
and are y'all still working on your own projects? Is KSK Krewe the main focus, or is it are y'all all sort of running parallel to each other, doing your own things at the same time, or how does that shake down in terms of what you guys are focused on artistically?
It's a lot happening at one time, because once we got together and started making music, it was just day in, day out. We're just creating stuff. We're not really going oh yeah, this is a solo track, or this is a all of us track. We just was chilling, creating, and then next thing you know, we got 100 songs in the vault. So
wow.
But I've released a solo project. I think it was December of last year.
Okay.
It's called Die Hellish. It's on all platforms. And then earlier that same year, Looney released a project called The Looneyverse. And you know, we did map it out to where we got our stuff out first.
Yeah. So once he reached out to you after that, after you had seen his music, what was your reaction to Looney? I mean, like when it first came together, what was your head at during all that?
I've heard people describe me as being a recluse, and I'm naturally an introvert. Like for a while, once I moved down here, I was just kind of to myself. But that's kind of always how it started for me. Like 2017, when I first started using the laptop and trying to teach myself stuff, it was just me. So I was used to that. And I'm very selective with who I befriend, who I hang around. I was that same way in school. So with music, it takes it to a deeper level because now I got to watch who I'm sharing creative energy with. And like he said, like, it's some things that are repetitive down here. And, you know, you want a fresh sound or something different that's going to grab your ear. And he had that, in my opinion, but I wanted to hear it over my production. So once they came over and I think we made 2 songs that same day.
2 songs.
And I was like, okay, this can go somewhere.
First night, yeah.
Yeah. And all the ideas were just meshing so well. And I haven't felt anything like that since the last collective I was a part of. So.
And how does that process work for you guys? Like, what do you, like, when you're coming up, like, let's take Erica as an example. What's the process like in coming up with a song, and you know, like, how does that work?
I think, like, for Erica, it was like simple. Like,
it was real simple.
Yeah, because he played me.
Because it's all good. It's all good. We was heading to his crib, and I put on a D'Angelo song.
I found my smile again.
Yeah, I found my smile again by D'Angelo, and I was like, hell yeah, that might work with something tonight. And then, lo and behold, we get to his house. He got like we all like chilled down and relaxed and shit like that for like a bit, and then when it came time to record, he like got the keys together. And it just went from there, and it went from the keys to the beat, and the rest is, you know, what it is and stuff like that.
Do you write, or do you freestyle and then remember the good stuff, or like what's your process in terms of coming up with like, does the song build layer by layer, or?
It's very much layer by layer.
Because he laid the beat and you know, the notes and everything, and me being such a fan of Erykah Badu, I was like, you know what, let me make the song about it.
Yeah.
So if she
when did the idea that this is going to be a song about Erykah Badu?
I think because it sounded like inspired, like with the neo soul genre, but like what Kenny did, dum 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 dum. So I was like, okay. So I got the rain. I saw her walking down the street, looking so fresh and clean. So yeah,
very cool.
Yeah.
Then Erykah, that's an amazing woman to write about. So that's why
What
the
a
song,
muse, huh?
song came so easy, because it's just you have someone that's just already, you know, amazing from the jump. And me, I'm instrumentally driven, so I want to make the beat first before anything. That's kind of how most of the songwriting starts. And by me being mainly a producer, because that's how I kind of started, I got to hear instrumental first. So once we got that, usually when I'm cooking up, they're throwing in a whole bunch of ideas. So it's like very rapid fire type stuff. Looney may say something, and we'll be like, oh shit, that sounds good. You know, we just build off of that.
Together in the studio. Okay. So like, as you're recording it, you might come up with a new line, put that in, and then next verse something new, and then if you change your mind, you can go back and change it.
Yeah.
And the song maybe even, I guess, probably over a matter of time, not just in that first session. I'm guessing the song grows and changes. Or do you feel like it kind of all comes at once?
Some nights it's like, I really love demos. I like demos.
Yeah, me
like
too.
the
I almost love
rawness.
demos more than real songs. You
right?
know?
When you get them clean and processed, you're like, it strips a little bit of that rawness away. Sometimes that's the point, but it's just one of those things that you appreciate in the process. Because when you're there and you're creating, that's a vibe that you can't really recreate afterwards. But
so much of that is about capturing a moment. You know what I mean?
yeah, in that time,
creating a moment and then recording while you're doing
and
it.
then we got to go back and make revisions, or this was cool, let's try to add something else. You got to tap back into that while still making everything cohesive. But a lot of times we'll finish something and then that be it, and then we'll go to the next idea. We may revisit it like a week later, or depending on how hooked we are on it, we'll revisit it the next night. You know what I'm saying? But that one, I believe it was pretty simple. We did it like one night, and then we worked on another idea, then came back to it and changed up a few things, maybe touched up on the harmonies, like the vocal stacks, and I think that was it, if I'm not mistaken.
Fuck yeah. And I met you guys at O'Hara's, performing at O'Hara's, and also met Austin there, who's behind the camera today, and was a big part of making this Erica music video happen. And I know you guys are awesome live, awesome performing. It also feels like y'all are quickly growing and quickly, you know what I mean? Like quickly kind of getting more and more comfortable in your skin. Every time I see you guys, it feels like you're more like settled into it. And you said you're naturally an introvert. So how does that add up with performing and music and all of that stuff? Like, and being on camera and everything like that. It seems like you feel really in your element.
It surprised the hell out of me. But I think when you're doing something that you feel like you're naturally supposed to do, it kind of don't really matter who's watching, because you go do that thing. But like performing, I've done it like prior to this year. I've done it so seldom. I hope that's the right word. Like not often. And I think experience is the best teacher.
Yeah, you got to log some hours. You got to do it a lot.
Yeah, after that first performance, me being a also former perfectionist, I've let some of it go, even though it still exists. I've had like performances where I'm like, ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Next time I'm gonna change that. And
I feel like performance is just like embarrassing yourself 1,000 times in a row, basically, you know, to where you're just desensitized to it, and you can, you know, because it's tricky to get up there, and
it's big time show and tell.
Yeah, for sure. Also,
oh yeah, the promise.
what can y'all explain? Does this require or deserve an explanation, or do you want to keep it mysterious?
I can do a little bit of an explanation behind it. A while ago, like when I was very young, I was trying to learn sign language. And
Okay.
I remember like this letter, the R, and I got 2 R's in my name. So I was just trying to build something on that.
Yeah.
And eventually, you know, this also means like a promise too.
Yeah.
And it became a thing where I was like, you know what? It's more of a symbol of promise, or like standing on what you say and seeing something all the way through. So that's kind of what it's became. Now it's like the logo for Inward Thinkers, which is like this universe that.
Tell me about that.
It's like, it entails KnightShift Krewe, KruellaDeRelle, KSK Looney, Kenny Gems, anybody that I've worked with that are like trying to push, I guess, the needle as far as like what sound is, but we're trying to push genuine like creativity, something that's like pushing out stuff that you're proud of, but it's like genuine. It's not nothing fabricated, or it's just pushing real sound. That's really what it is. Inward Thinkers. So it's coming like from the inside, and you're presenting it to everybody.
I've noticed that a lot of your songs are very personal, like very like in your thoughts, and like about relationship stuff, about like Are you drawing from your real life, or is it coming from all of y'all's? Like, how does, because some of this stuff, it almost feels like, and I mean this is a compliment, like you're like reading someone's journal or something, you know what I mean? Like you're really getting into maybe what you're really thinking about a relationship, or what you're really thinking about a girl, or what you know what I mean? Like, which is interesting. And as a songwriter myself, I try and do the same thing, and sometimes I don't think about it until after. It's like, man, I'm saying this shit out loud. That's interesting. Do you struggle with that at all, or
I'll let them answer. I'll just get my stuff out the way.
Okay.
When I first started, like, I really love songwriting, and I ended up learning about Teddy Riley, and then that put me in a wormhole.
Tell me about Teddy Riley.
Amazing songwriter. Him, I'll be sure. I can go on, but like they really inspire me as far as like songwriting. And I was like, okay, how can I make my stuff like felt? And part of that is just being willing to say bold stuff and being just honest. And that's what I want. I want my music to be honest. Sometimes it's pulling from, I won't be specific. That's up to everybody else to figure out. But sometimes it's me or us pulling from real life situations that we're going through at the very moment.
Yeah.
It may be some stuff that I write down that I got going on and they don't know about it, but for some reason we all just link up and we end up being on the same type of wavelength to get the song finished. Sometimes it's just me wanting to go beyond and write about something different than what I may usually write about. So maybe it didn't happen to me, but now I want to be a storyteller. No, for those guys.
How do you feel?
I think I would say I'm like, I'll write a song based off my emotions.
Okay.
So maybe I feel sad. I go in there, write something, then I record it. Happy, joyful, I'm an emotional songwriter. Just like Sagittarius.
I love that. That's a great
yes.
Can y'all sing the hook for that song real quick? How does it go?
Sexy Sagittarius, you're Sagittarius, I think you need a therapist. This love's unbearable, at this point it's embarrassing. You were a miracle.
Okay, so who came up with that?
Him.
And who's the Sagittarius? We can't talk about her, I'm guessing,
Well,
or what?
I wrote it. He came up with the hook, which thankful for that.
Your Sagittarius is a great t-shirt, by the way. Y'all should definitely make merch for
Nobody take that idea.
Sagittarius.
Don't take that idea. That's
Listen.
That's a good idea.
You heard it here first.
Don't take that. But I wrote it because, I dealt with a couple, like, Sagittarius.
And what sign are you? What sign are you?
Oh, I'm a Capricorn.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I don't know enough to know. Is Capricorn and Sagittarius a bad mix?
from my experiences,
I'm not sure. I'm a Capricorn as well.
From my experiences, maybe he's a Capricorn too.
Yeah.
So his experience might be different from mine. But from my experience, some of them, don't worry, I ain't gonna say your names. No.
Right, no.
But some of them were good, some of them were bad. And this particular one, I just
was pretty Sagittarius.
Yeah. So I just, even though we had past aggressions towards one another, I remember all the lessons, just basically venting. And that was based off my emotions. So, yeah.
Yes.
I love it, dude. I mean, I think it's so cool because I feel like a lot of times people just forget that songwriting is about like sharing what's actually going on in your life and like what you really feel about like what you actually see and think and feel.
It's a report. It's a report.
Yeah. A lot of times people just, it seems obvious, but a lot of times people just skip the whole make it personal part. You know what I mean? And you guys' music, it's like very clearly like, oh, these guys are writing about. You know what I mean? Like Sagittarius is clearly a real person. You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't like some idea. It's not a rhyme. Like the rhyme comes from the truth. You know what I mean? Which like I think that's something I'm always looking for in other artists is like, is this person telling the truth? You know?
Because sometimes you got to tell a story from your experience, and sometimes it can be from others' experiences. And sometimes we want the listener to like relate to us. We want to be relatable to the people
I have this thought that like a great song, when you listen to it, is about you. Like it's not really about the person who wrote it. You know what I'm saying? Like someone who like for instance, Sagittarius, somebody, when they listen to it, the reason they relate to it is because they've been through the same thing. So this song's about the Sagittarius that they know. It's really not about what you wrote it about at all. It takes on its own life with the audience and the people who, and it's like the more you're telling the truth, the more there's going to be somebody else who's actually been through that too. You know what I'm saying?
Disclaimer: not all Sagittarius are bad.
Shout out to all the Sagittarius, even the bad ones.
We love you.
Shout out to anybody that is like a Sagittarius, but
No.
And this is coming from a Scorpio, by the way. So I love y'all.
Boo.
Sagittarius.
Boo.
And tell me about Austin. I know, and this music video. What was that process like for you guys? How did that evolve into the Erica video? Because we want people to go watch this video.
Yeah, go watch that jump.
Please watch it.
Yes,
Please.
Which there's going to be links and all of that stuff. So.
It will crack you up. And tag Erica, please.
Yes, we are trying to get Erica down here to Baton Rouge, or even on Zoom. Erica, like we understand it's a modern world. Like you're a busy woman.
Operation. What'd you say? Badu Rouge.
Badu Rouge, dude. Come down to Badu Rouge. Listen, match made in heaven.
That would be a good tour.
So tell me about Austin and that whole relationship and what you guys are doing with y'all's. Because part of being an artist, obviously a big part is the music, but then there's this whole other creative part of doing videos and art and artwork and all of that stuff. What's that been like?
A wonderful manager, director, photographer. He's a jack. He's a jack. He even makes songs with us. So he's
cool dude.
5% tint all up in your window.
All of them.
I'm really. No. But been a very, very integral part to KSK, like for real, as far as guidance and really just the experience. I think that's very important. And he has his own view and perspective when it comes to creation. That's specific to him, but when he like presents it to us, and it just all comes together. So
tell me,
much.
like in this video, for instance, what was the process like as y'all dove into trying to come up with an idea? How did it all come together?
Storybook. He just drew from. I'm giving him all the credit. He drew from the song, lyric by lyric.
He did,
and he just painted a picture. Broke it down to us. We're like, hell yeah, let's do that.
He told us exactly what we need to wear.
Yeah.
What hairstyle we need. Well, what hairstyle he needed. And, what hairstyle.
Yeah. He had a vision.
Basically, he had a vision.
And y'all been working, y'all are friends.
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's a powerful team. Y'all got a lot of bases covered and a lot and just getting started too in an exciting way too.
For real.
Because I think this is, correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe Austin's debut music video director, kind of, sort of, but it turned out really awesome. And I work with a lot of, I've been very blessed to work with a lot of great filmmakers in my life, and Austin's a talented motherfucker, and he's got a lot of, it's just really, I can't wait to do more projects with him and with you guys and with Movee Media. I think it's going to be like a really fun adventure for sure.
For sure. We appreciate you.
Sure. We
Absolutely. Put some hands on the
and I was the cinematographer for the music video.
We can't downplay that, man.
Yeah.
Giving everybody the credit.
Your part.
Everybody has played a specific role, man.
I really love the shots that we got, like the portrait shots on that like circle thing.
Giant beam.
Yeah,
whatever.
that whole thing was really fun. Yeah, some really great portraits. Man, and so the other thing is I try not to focus too much on the local angle, because honestly, like, I think this is bigger than that, and hopefully has, You know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously Baton Rouge is an important part of y'all's story and y'all's community and all of that stuff. And also I went to the music video premiere at the, dude, forgive me, we can edit this out if we need to. What's the name of the record shop?
The Classic
Vinyl in Baton Rouge.
Shout out to John.
Shout out to John. Shout out to Landon. Shout out
Sydney.
to
No, but y'all have like a real community of people who are here like supporting this, and it really felt cool to be part of a scene, you know, like to see the scene that was behind what you guys are doing. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about Baton Rouge and talk about this community and what it means to KnightShift Krewe and what you guys are doing, and yeah, like what's been y'all's experience with making music here?
Well,
Focused on the here part, I guess, you know?
On here, to me, Baton Rouge is like more than a city. It's, you know, it means so much to me. I can't, even if I hit like the big time, I'm probably, when, I'm still probably gonna be here. Just because, you know, I can't live without, you know, my city, you know.
Yeah.
It's what made me. It's what made me who I am, you know. Yeah.
For me, I'm not originally from Baton Rouge. You know, New Orleans is really like the hometown other than Houston. Shout out SWAT Town. But like being here, it still feels like being home. You know, it's not too unfamiliar for me. And then as far as like the music scene, I will say when I first came out here, it was like, it's very boarded off and
like hard to get in kind of thing.
Hard to get into, or everybody's doing their own thing.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that, you know, our movement, whatever we have going on, it can encourage more, I guess, community and open ears to like some different stuff. That way we can bring a new sound, many sounds, because there's like more than just one. Even from the few people that me and Kenny and Looney have met like in the recent weeks, like shout out to Neo Soul 500. We kicked it with them not too long ago, and they got their own thing going. It's like so many different beautiful ideas that are just, they're out there. You know, it just needs to be more meshing.
Yeah. I think I was like, you know, because I really stepped away from music for a long time, and I wasn't like going out of my way to listen to local music, if I'm being totally honest. You know what I mean? Like it's like, and I kind of feel like I had the normal impression of local music, which is like, it sucks basically. And I don't mean that as, you know, it was just, you know, that's been just, I guess you don't hear about something until it's good or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And then getting out there and even just like playing the jam at O'Hara's and like seeing what's going on at Chelsea's and like meeting other bands, meeting you guys, and it's like, man, there really are like artists here who are making incredible work. And maybe they're not like, they're still playing small venues and stuff. Like, you know, I've been to so many shows where it's like, whoa, you know, blows me away. Like I've had spiritual experiences at these like, you know, like in Baton Rouge with this music, and you guys have been a part of that. And so it's really exciting to see that the amount of talent coming out of Baton Rouge, coming out of this area. And so it's cool to, and I'm not from here either. I'm from Abbeville. I'm not from Baton Rouge. You know what I mean? Abbeville, Louisiana. I work in New Orleans quite a bit, and I really haven't spent a ton of time in Baton Rouge. But over the past year, since working with Movee Media, I've really fallen in love with the people here. I've really fallen in love with the culture here, the music culture here, the scene here, the amount of artists, and yeah, I mean, just the people in this room, meeting Austin organically, you know, just like out in the world, just meeting all these talented folks here. And there seems to be, I guess, like for you coming from New Orleans, were you making music in New Orleans before you came to Baton Rouge?
So I'm a Katrina baby.
Okay.
I'm only 23. So
okay.
When the hurricane came, I was still like super, super small.
Okay.
Everybody evacuated to Texas, and Houston is really where I kind of rose. And
I see.
kinda, you know. came
So
into
how old were you when you
culture.
came back here?
So I
Or
would
how long ago did you come back here?
come back to Baton Rouge for like holidays and summers and stuff. So that's why a little bit of this place is familiar. Like I still see certain people that I didn't go to school with, but I went to summer camp with them, and they're
Yeah.
like all grown up and stuff. It's crazy. It's weird, especially with it being small. Baton Rouge is super small. I'm not used to that
Yeah.
at all. But most of the music, as far as the come up, was in Houston.
Okay. And that's kind of like where you learned, got your chops and all that stuff too.
Yep,
And were you,
A-Leaf, Houston, Texas.
Shout out.
and so
Houston.
how do you contrast it to Houston then? Like what's been your experience and like the difference musically from here to Houston? Do you still go back to Houston and play? And
Yeah, quite a lot.
Yeah.
Just a different flavor, different swag. I don't want to leave nothing out, but it's definitely a different feel. I think with me personally, Baton Rouge, even though I live here, is starting to become like a home for real. Whereas Houston, it kind of already felt like that. So it's good to kind of have things be on a level playing field, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. And so what do you guys have on the horizon? What are y'all excited about? What's the
I would say like future projects and other experiments we have planned like later on this year.
It feels like y'all make a lot of music.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
And still more to come.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Still
got
got stuff in the
Yep.
vault. So many ideas. Oh my,
We got more music videos coming, that's for sure.
that's for sure. And we are currently, well, I was currently working on a new album.
Yes.
Yes.
We're
Okay.
working on a new
Tell me about
album.
that.
Okay.
It's called Eye Candy. So it's supposed to be the lead up from the 190 tape, the sexy tape, which we released already. Y'all should go check that out.
Go check that out.
It's 7 guaranteed baby makers.
Hey,
7
listen,
guaranteed
baby
you need
makers.
babies? I'm all babied out, dude.
Yeah, let's grow this population.
I've done my part, dude. I've contributed.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have 4 kids, so
Oh.
wonderful
Congrats.
folks. Yeah, thank you.
Check that
So I
out,
got to be
the
careful with
190
this
tape.
record.
Check that out.
Go check.
Oh
that
shit! Shout out our cover girl Chrissy.
Oh yeah, Chrissy.
Shout out to you.
Chrissy, Austin. Who else?
Was that the?
Oh, what's the name of the dude that?
Exposures?
Yeah.
Exposure Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to them. You know. Chrissy, yeah. Shout out to Chrissy.
But
And
from it's supposed to be a lead up from the 190 tape. So Eye Candy is just another chapter of 190.
Okay.
So it's, I guess, chapter 2.
And 190. How many chapters will there be in 190? We don't know yet. It's an
To
ongoing.
be announced.
To be announced.
Mm.
Very cool. And so, is there like an overarching storyline through all of the music, or is it just this one project particular? Are the characters the same?
I will say, I want to get it to a point, and I talked to them about this, where all of the music has its own universe. So all of the music lives in the same place, where the same universe, but
And it's all
different.
connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say if you're listening to Night Shift Krewe, don't be afraid to let the project just play through.
So, if someone's coming at you guys and they never heard of y'all before, how would you get started? Do you think with your music? How would you recommend people dive in?
You can start from Wired to Win, because that's the first
Yeah.
project we dropped.
Okay. Wired to Win.
Wired to Win.
That's the one with Erica and Sagittarius on it.
Erica says it's terrible.
Same girl, one more chance.
Yeah.
Now, where it gets a little bit more interesting is the 190 tape, because that's going to branch out into solo projects and also more projects as a collective, where themes start to tie in.
Because
And,
you'll
yeah.
hear his story, you'll hear mine, and then you'll hear all of ours.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So it's like a model.
Is that something y'all are doing intentionally, or is it one of those things like as you write the songs, then you later kind of see how they connect?
As we write them, because we sit and we listen to our stuff all the time. We listen to
I
it
do
like
that
it's on the
too, man.
radio.
Yeah, I
Yep.
do.
Yeah.
We just swipe. Oh, play this. Oh, play that.
Yeah.
We don't even be knowing the names of them, because it's like song 1 or a random name here.
Yeah,
But
that's awesome.
we listen
I
to our
like
stuff
that.
often, and then we're like, you know what? The ending of that song would tie in with something else.
Dude, that happens to me too all
Yeah.
the time. You'll be like, it'll be like a year after you wrote a song, and then you'll be like, wait a minute, the end of this is the exact.
And
perfect
Kenny
lead
James,
into this.
he's good for that. Like
Yeah.
transitions to kind of how the songs tie into each other.
He arranges them well,
That's the guy.
pretty well. Yes.
And what's that process like for you?
It's all based on the sound and how it sounds like for one, and like where it could tie into, which would be next. Cause like there, like on 190 tape, there's like the last song is called After 7. There's like a song that's not finished yet that I can
Finish.
that I can bring up. I can bring that up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
okay.
ahead.
It's a song that's not finished yet that will be able to tie into a song that will go directly into eye candy, and how can I say this? It's
The transition.
the transition will sound perfect on that, but I want to say
And you building that up like in the DAW, like
I want to say it's already built. It just gotta like play through, and then once I find it, I'll like not separate. What I'm looking for, I'll like
Select.
there you go. I'll select which would go. You know who would go where, what would go with, and it'll just collide just like that, and boom, it'll be just like that.
and do you come up with the beats musically, or you pulling samples, or a little bit of both, whatever
like-
works kind of thing, or
Whatever works. Yeah. Like there'll be a groove that'll be in like either one of our heads, and either I'll go to him about it, he'll come to me, and we'll just like or Jay will come to either one of us, and we'll go to him, and we'll like put our thoughts together on it, and we'll just be in the studio just pitching ideas, and if it sound good, great. If it don't, we'll come back to it.
yeah.
Simple as that.
And you're 23.
Yeah.
How y'all are all 23?
Yes, sir.
That's wild. Yeah, it was really good to meet you guys, and I wouldn't have thought then that we would be here now. You know what I mean? So it's cool to see how quickly it's growing. I think a lot of that is just y'all's energy too, from like how passionate and serious you guys are about it, and Austin, and just yeah. So I want to encourage everybody who's here, who's listening, who's watching. Please check out KnightShift Krewe on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you get your music.
Everywhere.
YouTube music.
YouTube music. Please check out the music video that we all did together,
Oh, yes.
including Austin, who's not on camera, but we should
Shout out Austin.
at some point
Anytime,
we're all gonna
anytime.
shout out Austin Trosclair,
Mr. Trosclair, yes.
there,
Shout out
Um,
everybody.
and Stuart Polton,
Oh, Mr.
Movee
Stewart.
Media.
Move Media.
Yeah, like seriously, it's been a really awesome collaboration. Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Anytime.
And yeah, I love you guys' music. I love you guys. What y'all are doing. I hope that it's straight to the top from here, and never fucking give up. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
sir. Yes,
And
Risky.
it feels rhetorical when I say it to you guys, which is cool. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see what develops with all this. Erykah Badu, if you don't come to Baton Rouge,
Please,
we're all gonna be.
I will send you roses.
Ooh,
And he'll even buy your candles.
don't make promises you don't keep.
And
You know what I'm saying?
He's pushing it. No, I will. Actually, I will buy your candles. I will buy your merch. I will buy your roses. Just
You
please
pay her rent.
pay our rent.
We can't afford Erykah Badu.
I can't. I
I
can't.
promise. I promise. I
I
don't know where
only
Erykah
do-
Badu
no doubt
lives,
about that.
but I promise you I cannot afford
No
her.
doubt.
I only do so much.
Yeah.
So much.
But there is a lot of love there.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody wrote a song called JP, I would be very flattered. You know what I mean?
It's not too late for somebody to do that.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
true.
Not too late
It's
at all.
coming. Yeah, you never know.
Find me on Instagram, KruellaDeRelle, everywhere. KruellaDerelle.
Find me on Instagram at Gems Kenny. That's GEMSKENNY.
Find me on Instagram, KSK Looney. You know. And our group page is KnightShift Krewe.
Knight.
Edit this out.
It's KNIGH.
Sorry.
That boy bought his diploma. I promise you.
KREWE.
I'm sorry.
Everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
TikTok, Big Bok.
And then y'all check us out, Movee Media on Instagram. We're Movee Media on YouTube, MoveeMedia.com. You can see this music video and all of our other content that we're producing here in Baton Rouge and beyond. And Movee Media is an exciting story that's just getting started too, and a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. All right, guys, thank y'all so much. Anything before we go?
Chase originality and self-fulfillment, and that's love from Krewe.
Don't fake the funk.
Do what you love and love what you do.
Peace and love, folks.